Today we're gonna make something straight out of my mom's cookbook. These yogurt buns are super quick and easy to make. They're cheesy, tender, and delicious, just like me. Now, I'm extra excited because I've literally not had these since I was a kid. So I'm gonna start with a half a cup of yogurt, to which I'm supposed to add half a cup of feta, but my mom says don't skimp out on the cheese, so I'm gonna go with this block, which is almost a whole cup. And I'm just gonna break it straight into the yogurt. Now, don't worry if some of the chunks are bigger, because once we mix it, they're all gonna break down. I'm also gonna add 1 cup of flour and a teaspoon of baking soda. Now, I just had a call with my mom about an hour earlier for some final instructions, and I was like, hey mom, I'm thinking about adding about a teaspoon of baking powder as well. She was like, don't do it, you're gonna ruin it. The yogurt and the baking soda are enough. And she's right, yogurt is acidic, baking soda, alkaline. Science. See, my mom's a smart lady, unlike myself, so maybe I should just stop trying to outsmart her. And that's it. I'm just gonna mix everything now, starting with a fork, because this is gonna make it easier to break everything apart to start with. And then I'm gonna mix everything together with a spatula. Now, from what I understand, this is supposed to be a pretty wet dough, and this is not looking like it. So I'm gonna add a little bit more yogurt. Let's see what a couple of tablespoons will do. Yep, I think this is more or less what the dough should look like. Now, if you think that I forgot salt, the cheese is plenty salty, plus there's nothing about salt in my mom's recipe. Let's not try and outsmart her again. Now, I'm gonna bake these into a muffin form, just like she says. If you don't have one of these, my mom says you can bake these on a sheet of parchment paper. I'm gonna butter the forms first. Now, I don't know how many buns this is gonna yield, so I'm just gonna butter half of them first, and then do the rest if I have more dough. Mama says she uses a wet spoon to portion these out, but I have one of these scoops. Huh? Who's the smart one now, Mom? I'm just gonna dip the scoop in a glass of water and then go in and scoop out the dough. Looks like I'm gonna have enough dough for about 9 or 10 of these buns, so I'm just gonna go ahead and butter the rest of the forms. Now, using my wet fingers, I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna flatten the tops of these. And one last thing, I'm gonna add a little knob of butter on top of each and slightly press it in. Okay, these are now ready to go into a preheated oven at 180 Celsius or 350 Fahrenheit with convection until they come out lovely and golden brown. But wait a minute. It was at this moment that he knew he f***ed up. See, his mom told him to lower the temperature a few minutes after those go in, but he didn't listen. So he covered them with a sheet of aluminum foil, lowered the temperature, and put them back in the oven until they were cooked through. Okay, I guess the takeaway here is once they go in the oven, turn the heat down, otherwise they're gonna burn before they have time to cook through. Maybe you can make them a little bit smaller as well, but other than that, they look pretty good. Now, I'm gonna take these out on a wire rack and let them cool down for at least 10-15 minutes before I do anything else. They're so light and tender. Buttery, cheesy, chewy, a little crispy. Make them for your kids, make them for yourself. Make them for the next brunch or breakfast that you host. Everybody's gonna love them. Roll out!